Hello everyone, February 1st, 2022 is the first day of the Chinese Lunar New Year. This year is also called the Year of the Tiger. Now I'd like to give a brief introduction about the Chinese New Year. Let's get started. Chinese New Year, also known as the Lunar New Year or Spring Festival, is the grandest traditional festival and the longest public holiday in China. As the most colorful annual event, the traditional Chinese New Year celebration runs for 15 days. Wow, 15 days! I guess you may want to move to China now. The climax of celebrations does not arrive on the first day or the last day of the Chinese New Year. It actually arrives around the Lunar New Year's Eve, which is January 31st, 2022 for this year. During the Chinese New Year period, China is dominated by iconic red lanterns, loud firecrackers, lavish banquets, and grand parades. And the festival even triggers exuberant celebrations across the world. 2022 is also called the Year of the Tiger. According to the Chinese zodiac, every 12 years formulate a cycle, and each year is represented by a specific animal. People born in the year of the tiger include 1938, 1950, 1962, 1974, 1986, 1998, 2010, and of course 2022. Chinese people's celebrating activities for the Lunar New Year can be traced back to the Zhou dynasty, which is 1100 BC to 256 BC in Chinese history. The origin of the Spring Festival is too old to be researched. The Chinese character Nian means year in English. 过新年 means to celebrate the new year. According to the ancient Chinese legend, in ancient time there was a ferocious monster beast named Nian. It has sharp teeth and horns. Hiding itself in a dark sea for most of the year, the beast would go on shore at the Lunar New Year's Eve to hunt crops, livestock, and even farming villagers. Therefore, every time before the New Year Eve, all the villagers would escape to remote mountains to avoid Nian's attack. With time going on, the farming villagers gradually realized the Achilles heels of this ferocious monster. It is afraid of fire, loud voice, and even the color red. So, each year at the Lunar New Year's Eve, the villagers would set up a big fire, make enormous noises, and dress in red to scare away the monster beast. When the farming villagers threw bamboos into the fire for burning, they heard the popping and cracking noises. Enlightened by this phenomenon, the ancient Chinese people developed firecrackers. Later, the Chinese people developed fireworks, and the monster beast was driven off forever. Since then, lighting firecrackers and fireworks in the Chinese New Year has become an important part of the New Year celebration activities. You may ask a question, what do Chinese people eat for the New Year celebration? Well, if you have not eaten at this time, I would suggest you pause here and grab something to eat. Otherwise, the next few minutes may make you feel hungrier. Eating is an everlasting topic for Chinese people. For the Chinese New Year, dumplings are obviously one of the most popular foods. Besides dumplings, wonton soup is also very popular, especially in southern China. As mentioned previously, the climax of the Chinese New Year celebration happens in New Year's Eve, which is a very important time for family reunion. All the family members would work together at this time to prepare massive dishes for such a reunion. These are just a few samples for some popular foods that Chinese people eat during the Chinese New Year. There are too many varieties to put onto a single page. I don't know how you feel, but anyway, my mouth waters now. This is just an ordinary family reunion dinner in the Chinese New Year's Eve. During the Chinese New Year, Chinese people have lots of activities on their schedule. Those activities include sweeping and cleaning the house before the New Year, pasting Spring Festival couplets, sending New Year greetings to friends and relatives, giving gifts, and visiting the temple fairs, and so on. For young children, the happiest thing is to receive the red envelopes with New Year money from their parents. This page illustrates how the Chinese children celebrate the Chinese New Year. Thanks for watching, and I hope this video provides you a brief knowledge about the Chinese Lunar New Year, as well as how the Chinese people celebrate this traditional festival. I believe that if you would like to gain a better impression on this festival, you will need to visit China during the Chinese New Year. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye now.